the backhoe and lifts up the bucket, someone can just put it on the bucket and lower it? Is that a, no?
No, I told Hal what I would do. It's been identified as a hazardous area. Get down to Mon City, buy a strap to restraining which you tie onto, have somebody go up with the ladder and tie on so that they're secure. Let that person go around and they could load it to the backhoe if they're tied. Just go buy the harness.
If there is honey, we need to find out what the date is on it, and if it's good, it needs to be.
Well, there is no date. There's no, I mean,
Why no?
well, when it was manufactured, or when it was bottled, but if there is honey, I mean, what do we do with it?
We need to give it, well, we need to
Yeah, we
throw
give
it
it to
away
the
if it's
public.
bad, or if it's good, it needs to go to the
Give it to
taxpayers.
the,
Is that honey that's left, whatever the government was passing out stuff?
that's what it was from, I
Then
think.
why did they put it up there?
I don't know.
I mean, think about it. Who was gonna take that much honey and eat that much honey?
You're not my job, honey.
You run it back to the dump truck and take it to the dump.
I was up in the mezzanine.
No, you don't throw it away. Have you priced the price of honey lately?
My honey's pretty expensive.
All right,
I've got something.
I was up in the mezzanine. There's cutting edges for the plows. There's brand new signs up there.
Yes.
There's a lot of junk that needs thrown away and swept up and cleaned. And I feel that's a good place to place the signs. Nobody's gonna bump them or kick them, but we've got to have the harness that them guys tie off so they cannot get hurt if they fall.
all right.
That will be
Thank-
addressed.
Thank you. Jess?
On the exit signs and electric and stuff, I didn't know about the other stuff in the township, but McBracy's here doing this, and I mentioned the exit signs to them. They gave us a quote for $1,150 to do these 4 exit signs in here and get that done. But that's while they're here doing it, so if you guys wanna do that, I think you have to go with it now, or if you wanna do your own independent electricians down the road, that's fine too, but.
Should get that.
Is this guy licensed?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Well,
They're doing all the they're doing like all the electric work for the doors, the stripes in the doors, and they're putting up the exit signs on the other side of the hallways and stuff. And they said while they're here doing it, they could fix those.
we have some work out in the garage that needs to be done. I want power to that white building up there. That's what it's all
Right.
about.
I didn't know about those things, so I just got the quote for these ones I knew about.
So-
So I'm saying if you want them to do it while they're here, they're gonna be here like this week and next week. So you would have to
okay.
approve it now.
Well, it's great, great for here this week and next week. Hopefully we can get maybe one of these other, so we'll have 3 quotes.
Well, this is a lower
This is
amount.
your only.
Gary's saying, yeah,
board
we
meeting.
should have these, lit for safety. Now
Okay.
that we have the
Let's do that
handicap
then, Jess.
accessible doorway.
I'll just get the guy to.
Change
And they should do the other
They got
stuff.
extension cords on the floor because the plug doesn't work, and they're gonna end up tripping on it.
Yeah.
Okay, so, what's the quote, Jess?
$1,150.
Would anybody like to consider making a motion to have the Bracy Company?
That's
while
just the
they're-
lights in here, Jeff?
That's the exit signs. These 2, then there's one on this door and then there's one on the back door. That's because they're supposed to be lit up all the time.
Right.
Yeah, there's no power to that.
Are we supposed to have them battery operated?
They have to be plugged, they have to be hardwired in a different way
With the generator?
with the
that's all.
generator.
They'll do that?
Yes.
The holes they're gonna put in the wall to run the conduit, they're gonna fix all the drywall for that number?
That's the number they gave. I said that we need those 4
Just
lights.
make sure they're
for-
attached to the wall.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have them leave a hole in the wall.
Okay, before the board considers that, any public comment on that? Because this was not an agenda item.
Fix them.
Anybody, okay. I'll make a motion to have McBracy Corporation fix the 4 exit signs in the township building at a price of $1,150.
$150.
That's a complete job, Jeff?
Yes.